everybody, it's your girl Whitney. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video, guys. Welcome to another hot girl video. And today we are going to speak about some hot girl things on this channel. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And also, if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Whitney. Welcome to my channel. On this channel we speak all self-care. We do vlogs, we do a lot of stuff here, okay? But we do a lot of shower routine, self-care, waxing, all these things along with other things. All right, so today I'm going to speak with you all about how to start your self-care journey if you do not know where to start and what to do. And this is sort of like practicing self-care. The term self-care is very broad, and each method of self-care fits into the 7 pillars of life that surround us, which are spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, environmental, social, recreational. So a well-balanced self-care routine includes and involves each of these at some point, okay? Because self-care is not only about, you know, looking all nice on the outside. We have to be balanced all around in order to take care of ourselves. As the word itself says, self-care. So you have to take care of yourself in all aspects. However, this video is specifically towards the physical part, and I'm going to break down the physical part into personal hygiene. So I am going to be focusing on the physical part, which is the hygiene slash, like, you know, personal hygiene. In this video we are going to speak about odors and appearances, how you keep yourself, and sometimes you can just look at someone and you can tell that they have really poor hygiene habits and they do not have a routine. Sometimes you can smell someone. I'm not speaking about smelling them one time. Sometimes you can smell them over a period of time, then you know that they don't have proper hygiene. Sometimes their appearances, you can just look at them, guys. You can look at their nails, you can look at their neck, their chest. You can tell that their hygiene routine is very poor. They do not have a routine. They do not put any time and effort into their personal hygiene. You know, these are the basics, y'all. Most of these things were taught at home when you were younger. Your parents taught you the basic things, which is, you know, brush your teeth, bathe, blah 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 blah, all these things. But for some reason, some of us, we get big and we are grown, and for some reason we just do things halfway. We do stuff halfway and we look halfway, okay? Listen, once you are not taking care of yourself, you can actually see it. Just as when you are looking at someone and you can tell that, wow, they really take care of themselves, it's the same way if you are not taking care of yourself, it shows. So let's start off with the top, and then we are going to go to the bottom. This is a really simple and easy video, and it's very easy to follow. Start off with our hair. God gave us hair, and He gave us hair to take care of it, all right? We have all different types of hair and texture, lengths, all these things, but it is very important to wash your hair. So the first thing you have to start to do is wash your hair. If you are not washing your hair, you are going to develop dandruff and scalp diseases and a lot of flakes. It's not pleasant to see sometimes person's hair are very flaky. It seems white, and you can see that they are not washing their hair. Now I know there are some persons who do struggle with their little hair issues and so on. I'm not speaking about these persons. They do get their medicated shampoo and so on from their, you know, their dermatologist or whatever, but I'm speaking about on a regular basis, the regular persons who are not washing your hair. Your hair has an odor, it looks dirty, it just doesn't look hygiene, okay? It just doesn't look clean. You need to invest in a shampoo and a conditioner. A shampoo and a conditioner is really great, and it will help get rid of all those dirt and dandruff and flakes that is in your hair. Sometimes if you leave your hair for so long, girl, you may develop lice, like who knows? But you need to wash your hair. I am not telling you how many times you should wash your hair for the day, because everyone is different. Black girls like us, we do not wash our hair like every single week, because sometimes we change up our hairstyles a lot. Sometimes we are wearing braids, sometimes we have weaves. So it all depends on your texture and the style of hair that you have. But even if we do wear protective hairstyles, we also do wash it. We do wash the braids, we do wash the weaves. We may not wash it every week, but You just have to practice to get yourself in a routine to make sure your hair is not smelling. I'm not saying that this should never happen to you, because there are times when my hair is smelling. Like I could smell my hair for myself. Like I could just walk. I'm like, oh, yeah, yesterday I had a day like that, and I had to shampoo my hair. I was getting away. I was like, no, no. So, you know, you need to invest in a proper shampoo and conditioner. Do your research, see what shampoo and conditioner works for you. Do not use any sweet soap to wash your hair. I know sometimes things may be hard, and I know like people would use sweet soap to wash their hair. I speak about these things here because it's like when I was younger, I can remember like, you know, some of my family members were using, things were so hard, and I was younger, so I remember they were using like things that was not bought in the cosmetic store to, you know, take care of themselves at home. And nothing is wrong with that, because sometimes things are really hard with people. But using sweet soap to wash your hair is the most harsh thing that you could do to yourself. Like, do not do it. It is so, oh, I'm thinking about it, that it's not, no, it has your hair stiff. You need something to wash your hair and condition your hair properly. Let's move on to our face. There are some people you can actually look at them and you can tell that they do not use a face wash. They don't use a face wash, they don't use a scrub, they don't tone, they don't cleanse. And it's very, very important you want to get a cleanser at least. If you do not know what is toner and so on, I would suggest that, you know, you don't rush into those things just yet. If you're into self-care, you would eventually learn about those things, but it's very important to get a cleanser, at least a cleanser, y'all. You all need a cleanser and a face scrub and a moisturizer. If you do not wash your face and you wash your face with the same soap that you are washing your body with, unless it's a all face and body soap, that is exceptional. But I'm speaking about those, you know, we love to say sweet soap, those bar soaps, those Lux and Palmolive and all those regular soaps that we bathe our body with. We cannot use that on our face, yo. It dries out your face. It makes your face pale. It's stiff, I should say. It just doesn't feel good and it doesn't look good, and eventually you can see so many things building up in your skin, like whiteheads, blackheads. You get patches. You need a cleanser. I'm not saying to go out there and buy the most expensive cleanser. You need to do your research and also, you know, try out different cleansers and so on to see which one is working for you. There are so many cleansers on the market now and very affordable. If you do have acne, this is another thing. If you have acne, don't just leave your acne just sitting there and it's just ready to pop and you are just out there. Try your best to get something that is best suited for acne, and it can actually help, you know, calm your redness, your pimples, your buttons. All these things is self-care. Okay, this is taking care of yourself, because when someone sees you, what they are saying to themselves is, wow, this person is really clean, this person looks like she takes care of herself. You know what I'm saying? And a scrub is highly important also, because you need a scrub to scrub away all the dead cells and all the dirt that there is on your face when we go outside there. You know, dust is hitting our face every single time. I do not scrub every day with a face scrub, because sometimes I do forget to be honest, but I try my best to scrub at least twice for the week. I do use the Himalaya face scrub that is very gentle, and I love the little particles that have in it, the little beads. It's really, really nice, and it's very calm on the skin. And you need a moisturizer. Now this can be very tricky, because there are some people who do not like moisturizer. I was one of them, but girl, now I use serum. I found something that I can put on my face every single day without it have me oily. It just gives me this nice glow. So I am in love with serum. My favorite face brand right now is La Roche-Posay. Girl, I can buy every single product on that line, because that is definitely for the girls with the acne. So now that we are done with our hair and our face, we're moving on to our mouth. Our mouth is very, very important. It's not just about having white teeth, it's also about gum diseases, cavities, and bad breath. Like, girl, you do not want to go outside there and someone says your mouth is smelling. Like, okay, nobody won't tell you your mouth is smelling, but you could probably hear it through the grapevine one day that someone said this one. No. And sometimes before you even hear that somebody tells you that. You yourself would know if you have a bad breath, you know. I don't know how persons don't smell their own breath, but me, Miss Lady, let me tell you something. I would know when I am having a bad breath. I would know when I need to floss. I would know when, because I am always looking for it. I am always wafting. I'm always looking for that smell. If I'm wearing my mask, I'm looking for that smell because I want to know. I want to know. It is very important to brush your teeth at least twice for the day. I know we are all human. Sometimes we fall asleep without brushing our teeth because it happens to me. You have to change your toothbrush. I realize if you do not change your toothbrush often, it is not going to get the job done anymore. You would feel the plaque in front of your teeth and behind your teeth to the side. You just feel it and you know that you need to change your toothbrush. Having your toothbrush for a really, really long time is not it. Like, it's not it. It don't even have to be a really expensive toothbrush. It could be something really cheap. I personally like soft toothbrush. I cannot do hard, definitely. I may try the medium sometimes. My teeth is very sensitive, so soft is all the way for me. I also do floss. Now I know flossing is very uncomfortable, and flossing is something that we have to get accustomed to. I do not floss every day because, again, sometimes I am just so busy and rushing that I do forget to floss my teeth every single day. But when I do remember, oh, a week won't pass without I flossing my teeth. Like, you have to floss your teeth, y'all. Because what I also realize is plaque is so easy to build up. It's like you would floss your teeth today. Let's say today is Saturday. You floss your teeth today and you don't floss Sunday and Monday. By Tuesday, girl, you are seeing something building up in your teeth already. Like, it don't play. But it's very important to get a floss, get a toothbrush, and get a tongue scraper, and make sure your tongue isn't white. Now, we all know, again, I like to say this because I don't want you all to think that I am perfect and that everyone should be perfect, because everyone tongue gets white at some point in time, but it do not have to stay like that, because sometimes we are living, y'all, we are eating, we are doing all these things. Of course it will get like that, but it is very important to, you know, scrub, because the bad breath comes from the back of your tongue. I guarantee if you do these things, you are not going to have any bad breath. And another thing I want to inject in here is to visit your dentist. Sometimes you can do all these things, and because you are not visiting your dentist, you still have a bad breath, or you still have a gum disease or cavity. It is so easy to fall off your dental visits as well. It had happened to me so many times in the past. You know, sometimes you pay for all these x-rays and you pay for your cleaning and all these things, and then boom, you fall off. Okay, and then you have to start right over. But it is very important to do your dental visit at least twice for the year. When you really think about it, it's not that bad, you know, because it's only 6 months. It's once every 6 months. So $500 once every 6 months for cleaning, y'all. Like, that is not bad. Unless you have dental work to do, well, then it will be a little more. But yeah. Moving on with the next thing that we need to practice is, let's talk about the skin. Now, listen. You see this? You see the skin, y'all? You see the skin? You see the neck and the chest and the back and so on? I am someone who looks at that really fast. Okay, I spot that. I can be where someone is wearing something exposed. I can tell if you have a really good personal hygiene, or if it's really poor, or if you have a routine, because sometimes, girl, you can look at people and you can tell that they need a scrub, y'all. They need a scrub, and nothing is wrong with that. There are some people who do not know though, because there are some people who, they are now hearing about scrubs for the first time when I speak about it, because they don't know. Some people just think that, you know, washing your body with a bar soap is it, but they don't know about other steps. Cleansing is very important. We cleanse our body with a bar soap, with body wash, any type of soap that you like, to get rid of all the dirt, dead cells, bacteria off our skin. If we do not shower and we do not take a bath, this is going to build up. So we're going to have layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer. You need to take showers or a bath, because not everyone is fortunate to have a shower, y'all. Some people bathe with a bucket and a dipper, and it is fine, but you need to bathe. You need to bathe at least twice for the day. Again, I would go back to yes, we know sometimes you fall asleep without bathing, yada yada yada, but in order to not have an odor, you need to take a bath. you need to shower. Next, we are moving on to using a scrub. You need a scrub. Girl, if you do not have a scrub, go get one right now. I'm waiting. One of the scrub I highly recommend is the Tree Hot Body Scrubs. Of course, right now the prices are high because for some reason I do not know why these companies raise the prices of the scrub when these things in America that people message me all the time and tell me about are like $5 US and so on, and in Trinidad they are selling these scrubs for like $135, $150. Y'all, I used to pay $80 for those scrubs, you know. $89, $100 for the most. Now these scrubs are $150 because a lot of people in Trinidad are getting on to it. A lot of females and things, a lot of guys, people are using scrubs to scrub their skin. It is very important that you scrub your skin. When you scrub your skin, you open up your pores. You allow your skin to absorb moisturizer and lotion better. And also it is very important to get an exfoliator, y'all. This can be the exfoliating gloves that I show you all the time. It can be a loofah. Now I heard person say that a loofah is not good to use because it keeps bacteria inside of it. Thinking about it, I believe it has some truth to it. If you are using an exfoliator, you really have to change it like often, because I used to use mine like over and over and over and over, but when I really think about it, it really just traps everything inside. Like, it's like I won't even do that again. Like if I'm using a loofah, I will change it regularly. You can just look at my skin and you can tell. I'm not saying that I have like baby skin or whatever, but you can actually see there is no buildup of anything on my skin at no time, no day, because girl, I love to scrub. It's very important to scrub under your armpits, between your legs, behind your knees. Those areas trap scent. Okay? Really have to scrub your body. All under your boobs, you need to scrub. And once you do these things, girl, you are going to look clean, you are going to feel clean. And then what you need is a really good lotion or moisturizer. I am not going to tell you which one to use because I change my moisturizer and lotion so often. You're like, one day I'm feeling for this, the next day I'm feeling for this, but there are so many different types on the market. I am not going to include oiling your skin in this video because that is really optional. I personally find oil makes your skin dry unless you make your oil like me. I personally find like baby oil and these things make your skin dry. Unless you add stuff to it, then it is really moisturizing. But you need to get a moisturizer to keep your skin moist. You do not want no dry skin. If you do suffer with dry skin, by the way, you need to scrub. Scrubbing would help with your dry skin. If you have dry skin, do not put any baby oil on your skin unless you are mixing it with something that is Vaseline, cocoa gel or something. I don't know y'all, but baby oil will make your skin drier. Like, I hate baby oil. Hate it with a passion, y'all. While we are on the body, I'm going to mention that you need a really good deodorant. A deodorant is very, very, very important. And trust me, y'all, I've had a scent when I was younger. Like, I can remember when I was in primary school, I think I had like a perspiration scent or something, because I remember, I don't know, y'all, at some point in time, I'm 33, so that was like, I don't know, I think I remember having like a perspiration scent, and because my mom used to buy me these really cheap deodorants, and I learned these things for myself, y'all. Like, I was like, I don't want those things anymore, because when I take off my school shirt and I smell, it's like, and I have a really high sweat gland. I sweat a lot, yo. Like, I was doing a photo shoot for my birthday sometime and I was sweating. So I have to make sure that I am not musky in areas, because girl, when I sweat, I do not want no scent. Okay? Try your best not to use those cheap deodorants, yo. Those cheap deodorants are not good. But then there are some people who do not have a high perspiration and they can use the regular deodorants and you will not know. Like, I have a friend, she's thick and she do not need to use the expensive deodorant. She does not have an armpit scent and she uses like the regular deodorant, y'all. She don't even need to buy like the expensive one. And that's just to show. So everybody body is different, but not me, y'all. I have to use the good old clinical strength. I do not have a scent anymore, y'all. I could not wear deodorant for a couple of days and I would not have a scent, because I exfoliate under my arm a lot, and you know, I use the whatever it takes for it to be at this stage. Now we are moving on to the private area. To keep your private area clean, I would say that you need to have no hair. I know there are some people who they are rooting for their hair. if that is you, I suggest that you clean extra, which is good, because there are some people who really are not interested in any waxing or shaving or anything like that. But I just think that hair traps sweat and dirt and these things, so you need to keep your areas clean, and once your areas are clean, you are able to exfoliate. I like to use a feminine wash. I do not use a feminine wash every single time, because right now I'm not using any. I do not have any. I do take a long break from these things sometimes, but a feminine wash is very important. You just have to shop around, as I said, and search around to see which one is good for you. I know persons say like just use water alone, but girl, I just can't use water alone, okay? I'm very sorry. And nothing has happened to me. Nothing has happened to me. Change your undies often. Do not wear dirty undies. Do not wear dirty tights. I've learned this in the past. Even tights, even you can wear tights for like 5 hours, and you said that, you know what, I'll just dust it and use it tomorrow. Sometimes, girl, you already messed up that because you are wearing undies from like earlier in the day, and you come home and you change your work clothes and you put on tights home. And try to wear clean clothes all the time. Like I've learned this like along the way, that try to wear clean clothes. Do not wear any dirty clothes, y'all. Try your best. We all know sometimes we wear over something, like who doesn't do that? But sometimes, and I know you all know what I'm speaking about, sometimes when you do wear over something you wore yesterday, you do get a scent. And if you can get it, other people would get it. I mean, if you're running right out the road and nobody's going to smell you, well, then you go right ahead. But you all know what I'm speaking about, because sometimes I do it. Sometimes I would wear a t-shirt for like a couple hours, and the next day come and I need to go somewhere, I'll throw it on and run out the road. But then sometimes when you do reach on you're like, it is smelling like you wore it, So sometimes you can take a chance, but most of the times do not wear dirty clothes, like at all. Even if it smells clean to you and you know it is dirty, do not wear dirty undies, do not wear dirty clothes. It's just poor hygiene, and it will make you smell. And when the sun hits you or you sweat on top of that, girl, now that we have our body all clean and nice, we are moving on to our feet. I hate a crusty feet. Now my feet is crusty right now. Well, my toes is crusty, I should say. But you have to keep your feet clean, girl. Like you have to cut your toenails. I forgot, you have to cut your fingernails as well. I'm not someone who's so hung up on my nails, like if one broke I wouldn't go anywhere. I have friends like that. They do not play with those nails. If one of their nails is broke, they ain't going nowhere. That's not me, like I don't really, once my nails clean, I get to go. And toes clean, good to go. Soak your feet in warm water with Epsom salt ever so often. Buy one of those things to rub your heel. You are going to see a difference, because it's all about routine. So you have to take care of your foot. I'm not saying go outside there and spend money to do your toes, but girls, sometimes what it is to spend $50 to do your toes. When you do your toes, it lasts you so long. Last thing I'm going to speak about hair. You want to get a really nice perfume or body spray, body mist. I'm not saying to go out there and spend $5,000 on a perfume, but get something that you like and just lightly spray yourself with it, and once you look good, you feel good. And yeah, those are the basic things that I have here for y'all. Everything else, it's personal in terms of your type of perfume you use and your scents and so on, but these are the basic things I can give y'all to practice self-care and to keep your personal hygiene top tier with a capital T. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoy it, and I hope you take something from this. And also you can comment your opinions down below. Other people who need the help and who may not need the help can also read, and so on. And yes, so do take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.